I grabbed my new buffer tube. Put my, well, actually I could do this last. Yeah, I could do that last. So I want to put on my castle nut. Notice these end plates. Remember that you want the side that's sticking up to go towards your gun, and you know the part that has a dimple in it, you know, that's on the outside, because it, you know, this little dent actually sits inside of sits inside that hole, so it doesn't move and go anywhere. So all right, now what I'm gonna do is get this buffer tube started. You know, start threading it on without sending it too far. Then I want to go ahead and get my get my spring back in there, whatever this metal piece is called. I didn't see Cardi join just right there in the background. Alright, but make sure that's pressed down. And you want to cover the edge of it so that it can't shoot up, but you don't want to send it too far. The middle part is supposed to stick up. So alright, and what I'm gonna do is slightly have let's see, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna turn my buffer tube so that I have this slight bit of space right here on the side to be able to put that spring in there. So I want to lift this this tab up, because that's what it's for. You want to make sure it's facing the right direction. The indentation in that tab is supposed to be facing the rear of your firearm, because that's what the screw sits inside. Okay. Now, while I have that in there, I'm gonna turn my buffer tube back. And I'm gonna take my end plate and push it all the way in. And while I have that held down, tighten my castle nut back down on top of that. Make sure your spring doesn't, you know, shoot out sideways or anything like that, because then you may have to redo that. But I think I got it just how I want it. So go ahead and test, you know, test your breakdown tabs again, and you know, make sure it's working fine. Seems to be. And Just want to get the last bit tightened down like I want to. Seems to be good.